a student with aggregate 37 going into a category A school, what would be your justification for that? If you hear that a student with aggregate 35 or 37 is placed in a category A school.
Who will get a school, then the one who had a 10 will not get a school. I don't think it's fair at all. They have to find a proper way of, arranging for those things. It's not proper.
But the major issue is those who are coming here with the grades that cannot take them to the schools that they want to go.
I know you are doing school placement and you have all kinds of people besieging.
Hey, Ghana, every year, every year, beer, a case we have about identity and the intimacy of it. Now, meaning, Sadia, where the idea, never rough. Education Minister, Honorable Haruna Iddrisu, I said, Aggregate 37 a day. I Ferdinand Chain. So, open grade A school park or now grade 37. We're sorry, we're the fact. I say, I will not accept a student with aggregate 37 going into a category A school. What will be your justification? Also, with justification, if you are when you aggregate 37, I'll give A school be to say, Infant Supreme Wesley Girls, Prempe, Adisa the money, Tamale Senior, Ghana Senior. Sunyani senior hane other grade A schools was old baby. Yeah, what bonds are there? They be next grade B na say do here uncle grade A. The grade B ni grade C. It is a first choice where nya and a second choice. O second choice where nya as a third choice. Na pishi go chile sa. Enya dia here you best small kwala bia se be u dey say what bon. It enya dia e be jo. Enya nye wo ne, ya nye wo china. Osi sa things na obi timi nya grade 40 na ya tuna to prempe ebi osi dey grade atwam osi sa mbre na so atwam eno na MPP amenso ana sa de na ewo ba ono na mpenso as a friends education minister say we get aggregate 37 na obe mo wasin say wo ko grade A school wo ko ye dey ho na we me wo questions wo questions in grade B school ni C school no ehon your special teachers a obochire nkola mabo ana grade B ni grade C no mom no oko a lesser facility area oko areas are teachers are not even well motivated oko areas are teachers omone omo college omo school pepe no nya the same grade no want to omo ko share kura bi ase na so to mo hwe krokitua bi mu ndi ono hwe oni na kura na kire na ni ha da open over class Oldboga or the notebook na ma class captain twere two boards so o se akola no ngo sa school no mum abra wa faili anase ne pass mark e wo fom ne ani adisua be no ba besua adisua ben ado ba besua but hey anyam na me education minister Honorable Haruna Iddrisu our education minister say they be on the onye baku say enti se unim se unya 37 go in there chairman charge pe B and C school and me de na se go do Accra bomma parents ni bi adwa omoma twusu school we omanya ana school we omanya I reduce so cheche ma kire mo the entire say obatusu grade A school as an first choice wanya because the grade nye enyo na kwatire exams na ma no na kwatire na ade enti de wa kwatire no ehon resource wanya no school na obeko.
Let me assure you that placement of persons who pass in the BEC exams is ongoing. The Director General sitting here have no access. I have no access. Deputy Minister have no access. No Deputy Director General have access. In order to guarantee the meritorious application of it. But sometimes there are other persons who may want to abuse it, and we'll deal with them as and when we find culprits. For instance, I would not accept a student with aggregate 37 going into a category A school. What would be your justification for that? If you hear that a student with aggregate 35 or 37 is placed in a category A school, does he belong there meritoriously? That is questionable. And this matter of day schools and boarding schools, the Director General and myself met with the leadership of CHAS. We've asked them to give us a list where necessary. But to all this, it just says that government needs to invest more to expand infrastructure. If Achimota got 2 additional dormitory blocks and 2 additional state-of-the-art classrooms, it will double its intake, just as Wesley Girls or Yas and 12, Tamasco or Pana or any other Adisada or any other school. But the question is, have we invested in them? We have not. We have not. So don't expect that all of a sudden we'll be able to place people adequately. The number of persons who wrote the exams and passed far more exceeds the opportunities available. But we have done well. At least for the first time, we've expanded the remit to private senior high schools, and many of the students would be placed within the context of understanding that free compulsory universal basic education have been extended to secondary education. So for our purposes in Ghana, compulsory universal basic education extends to secondary education. And I'm sure the essence is to achieve larger population being literate. That helps the population, even though it's our wish that we have quality human capital. And therefore, Kofi Asari and his team, Director General GES, so you have our support to operationalize Parent-Teacher Association and for them to work with these guidelines ably produced by the team. And we expect that management of the institutions will improve, oversight will improve, and they will be guided by the core values of equity, accountability, participation, and partnership. So on that note, I want to thank you once.
Let us learn to work together. There's so much talent in every agency that we can learn from, we can share. And I want to urge all of us that we learn from each other, we share our expertise, and that will the results are positive for all of us. And that's what matters most. I know you are doing school placement, and you have all kinds of people besieging, if not your offices, your homes, your phones, and all of them. What can we do? Let's just try very politely to explain the situation. What we try to do is to create more A schools with the E-blocks. And that's one of my to implement all of it, to run the whole system, to demonstrate that yes, for A schools, and it doesn't matter whether they are boarding or D, but the rest they say is history. From where we are, and with everybody's support, we'll do the best we can. Thank you all very much.
Now not only that, the Deputy National Coordinator at the Free SHS Secretariat, Dr. Belinda Glover, as I say, Mami Fuaya, Mutazemubuofu. Now, when school placement as a Mumai Enya the Obo Penti, Mother Bomb office are not dump him. Now, Chobo he, Montumboasi. Or see, Yen Sound Galano school sound for more move. Ana obanya a friend say prempe de bi me prempe pupoku ware ana me banya a friend say no bisco debi me pɛ no bisco me pɛ tamasco o si debi ye di ma school ne ma oba ni wi ye dem awie ye sese na enye yi ye ntimi transfer de wo wo ma me no pɛ ana me ba we mpe school we na so on pesa school no wan ba na nko school na computers placement system de be ma wo ba no eno anu no de on saka na on saka na we na the pressure upon pressure and the above be go office we say pay awofo ekoye and omkoko adwama pai omkoko pai omubuofu afu no and ensem de amanfo obi kapa but you go tie the deputy national coordinator and my free SHS secretary Dr. Belinda Glover you can ya in there awofo no omojara off
we have done that, okay? But the major issue is those who are coming here with the grades that cannot take them to the schools that they want to go. Remember, it's a system, it's an algorithm. So the algorithm will be able to interface and then play out and then be able to place you where your grade will take you to. But if that is done, and then you come back insisting that we should take you to a different school, you are giving us problem, and that is what we are facing here. Large change of school. It's not about I have not been placed. It's not about I cannot get school. It's change of school. So it means that the person has already been assigned a school, but they just don't like it. But we all cannot go to the Archmontes and the Wesley girls. So when that happens, you end up seeing students sleeping on the floor, and the backlash will come to government.
So what is your advice to parents looking at this?
They should just take what the schools that have been assigned to them to make our work very easy. Every school is a school. Please go to those schools that you have been assigned to so that we can ease the pressure here. 95% of the cases, I want to change my school. I want to change my school. I want to change my school. The grades that are being brought here for the change of school cannot even go to the schools that they want us to change. Imagine somebody is here with aggregated to go to Achimota. How do we explain this? Please, talk to the parents for us. Thank you.
Now, our phone music kasa I say, omo de enye pressure do sa no mo de ba e. Ono e bagura de so no ne ba onya STEM school ene ono ananka ne ba na kura pe. Ne ba na nyina so open school fu bia. Ne mom ne ba no special issues. Na dey say betima boa na this okode school. School na mo de man no ne ba no so e wa chire. Am so ontimi nko as a day student. Ne mom school ni bi ben. Accra STEM school bi e ben na e ben ni area hope. If you ono de nka ope na say o me transfer ne ba no. Ama ne ba na ba hono no akode school. Wako school mo wako busa omo se nipa 37 penny dem o kwan de da ho space wo ho ye gi ne ba na yeyi dem omo se so be de transfer ni free placement center ho no oba yeso a chese onya boafo onya obi akra no wewe nanim afu ba go se oje na adwuma ho productivity in Ghana e ko fom o se ade we ma ya de bia mu nya mistake de bia mu zuma mistake nti ade ba ko over 10 years mu ntimi ensobe na I say o adwuma waje na adwuma because of neighbor school nti oba ha 2-3 days ni obi ahwe nanim obi anka hwe nche na say enso so de be no de ndwe no mom ye tire edi so mu nya ahye mu nteki hwe ani etie na one safe school placement system problem ya face me say every 2 years 3 years bia no obaduru oba be ko ss dia every 2-3 years bia oba brese ya ade dia sa pressure we o mu komu nyina no ade we nke betima solve no once and for all na mom no bibini aye na adwin se ade e bebo na ma na dididie eno an obeye enam bribe die kakra manfo beji edi no mo yi o mani na the same problem abe okesa aba adey adamu wi aso ma sa be ka twem se de akwala de benya na no wanya enye de wanya na wanya da school ni bi wo ho a wuni mi se oba no kwa emoa no nti we dey choboy anya dia awofo nso bi o meti ase da.
And desperation etched on the face of Millicent and her father. Millicent's school placement remains in limbo.
They have not told us anything, but they said we should wait.
And as to the time you should be waiting, they didn't tell you. What did they tell you to bring when you're coming here?
They said we should print my grade and the school I got.
And what grade did you get?
I got 16.
And what school are you planning on changing to?
Ghana National.
But Millicent is not alone. At the School Placement Resolution Center, hundreds of anxious parents and students throng the facility each day, desperately seeking answers.
And someone will get about 18. Then he will get a school. Then the one who had the 10 will not get a school. I don't think it's fair at all. They have to find a proper way of, arranging for those things. It's not proper. I don't know how the computer is being now in the external.
Yes, I was here on Friday for the change of school. So, and up to this morning, it hasn't been infected. So I found myself around here, decided to check. So I was told again to wait till the end of the week.
I'm here for school for my child. I need school for my child. We printed our grade, but when we go to the net, we didn't get any school for him for the replacement. So I decided to come here and then check whether I can get replacement for my son. That is why I'm here.
But the deputy coordinator of the Free SHS Secretariat, Dr. Belinda Glover, says the large numbers reflect growing dissatisfaction among families with the schools they have been posted to.
We have been able to contain the crowd, and then we have been able to address the needs of most of the parents that have been around. I would say that the majority of the parents that come here have been placed. Just that most of them want to go to the so-called best schools.
Education Minister Haruna Iddrisu as more Kennedy. Me no nya adwene bom die. Me no nya adwene baako say me kai pa say me ko SS no. Na yon krofo bi o mu fi kumbungu. E twere bai. E bi di Aggregate 37 ne 40. And the bag Ghana score that time. Yan krofo e free dancer. Omo the single number score. Omo the team call ekoe. Omo no be private schools are. Omo try pass anya emu 6 once ni den e buy. But ye be say we na kumbugu ni na o the 40 buy no. No we the first. Our class. Meaning say obenya an equal playing field. Obenya field that ade ye ni na ye mapo, ye ni na ye mbechiti. You know the same teacher and agent in matter. You know the same opportunity to go classroom. I go prep. I go sunya de no. I feel no money my dear change. Yeah, if you dance out buy. South what baby Jesus upon kwa. How do you say apozala? Upon kwa. Most of the private schools are best ye makobi. He na obakono upon kwa. Or the apogaba ni nkwala na pass say be I will force them on my baba. 18 years ago, I aggregate says in my dear chain. The only 37, you know. But on the many more, the only 37 now, share class. Government school, how can I go up on a month? In fact, down south, as a more practice, baby, no. Okono for Edne. In the moment, and sometimes the grade now Mukutano does not actually justify the intelligence level of the students. It does not at all justify the intelligence level of the student. And again, over the money 30, all right, 37, all right. No, being on a single 6 and 8 and 10. But we go to the same school, the same class. No many better teachers are we motivated teachers are we good classroom, good dormitory to have peace of mind and to rest and come and learn. Over here, now, dear, not office and not only man, dear, no. What I say, improve. Let us answer. Meaning, omo B, ni C, ni D. How many teachers no? South schools no. South teachers for no omo go sua ade foforo. How omo universities no omo colleges nti. Ana omo no omo betima handle nkwala omo do maso bio. Sebi. Pay a grading system ne kwan e fa so hu se obi nya 37 ne wabon. Into omo special training. Go training omo as teachers. Don't know much akala wa bon mu na ade. Say ya na mo ya science and maths quiz dey be grade F ya na edi. Until some placement system ni ba ya actually that a bureaucracy ni autocratic way na na edi eco school si. Na say no first well papa ni bi. O papa ni address. O papa Ghana ha e boni di obi ehunu. O beda ko prempe. O beda ko pokuware. O beda ko Wesley Gas. O beda ko Fantepem. There were certain names that have to be into certain schools. There were certain kind of packets. Be a so papa ewo. And so no go certain schools. Na afa ya kan sankwas. Adamusa for no ya papa no links am we eya fu mi se kan. Eni aso yi. Afini dia ko other schools na kan. Na ye betena man ba ku mu this discrimination is here. Na for so be na wo so. Prempe on the cut off point. Every school go there. Grade A school be as well one there. But not even all the grade A schools are the same. Not all the grade A schools are epic. And yeah, it's not money for Ghana. Ghana, we have too obsessed with awards titles. As I don't know, my chest will be in my dear. You will see someone called Doctor, Professor. Then Obiena no so kasa isemu nko a nyansa ba kuredi ni wada title no kuta title na wa en no ekuta no oye doctor ba se mo kana se nyansa bi ani obenya obi a na John Dramani Mahama ye bona basu won say ni di doctor ka ho won say ni di professor ka ho. How many of our presidents and another doctor come with him? If they don't want to hear friends say, idea about me so be intelligent or be smart enough. Say, okuta this particular degree, okuta this particular friend say title, into oil in the apart from Professor Mills, Lieutenant Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Wallace, Capreba, John Ajokum Gufo, Capreba, Nana Blanco Kufado, Capreba, John Dramani Mama, Capreba. Say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawuyeba and the person another doctor. Meanwhile, these people have been our head of state. See, Anna Mayama and Ne, Obi Beko school, no science and maths, or difference. Says, but Ube, no. I have a bedu say, you could do workplace, no. Now they said, who should say, Wabono, or no, more smarter. Our justification of using certain friends and parameters be to choose who is intelligent and who is not intelligent. Minim, I don't know. So Obinya grade 37. And you na grade E. And you monka 37 you failure. Who are failing? And you less pass be every pass be pass. Mama ya who say 37 who failing. Oh, no school. Na dia na who choose ama wa go school bi ama chiche ni bi akwa bre sati se ni na sebre omo na mo schools nketo anu mum omo resources e wo form na omo ni motivation to go and teach no onu mum na wo say mo no sabi student a one kasa wa class 1 say the intelligence level e wo form ona sadi na akoma no de Haruna Iddrisu uba so far bibia you on point we pa dia at o max. I don't think most Ghanaians will agree to this. And that's the reason why on Radic 2 say your justification is because so we are giving you justifications. This is me justification. Say if you are picking and choosing who should go to which school because of grades at the end of the day, we are going to put more of those people in schools that teachers are not even willing and ready to teach. And they are going to be more frustrated if those students, none of them show science or Georgian or Chiasia. Now they all kill it, morale of the teacher no cry more. I had a friend. I called PM War, one of the senior high schools, me body war, I can't tell you. He was yay, Max, Messias. Hey, I don't go yo. Also, one, on true on one of them can I was as a sakala. Wasn't it, man? Up on your no teaching in the better. None of what person says, on your know they are poor between them. Just say, omu nyoma ni so omu ni bibi. Ana mpe bibi so ehu. Oso se o chere bibi 1 2 3 no mu hu a. Na na chere ma mesin. So go do ye no sha say na okọ class we serious. Omo assignment. Ana Jesus nga just say, child dey o here. Na o bregu. In the meaning so almost all those teachers, omo pa abadada. Omo se nkwala na bon. Nti omo fom sa no mo du sa. Edu final exams ani apa obi dem o esa o twera enye yi. Na o dey apora ko duru nursing. Or the apart teacher training, or the apart university. Now, so quite a first or pass or pass or no, we also when you're productive person. School they were called literacy level in their course, but pass over baby, my palma gun and yes, so far so cap preba. And you're creating institutions are entering chaff. And maybe you're not chaff no, about the end product are a say may benefit. Then the benefit next year, you may train a card by your capre. Yan kana kwenchire ho yan nyase ye dada ho mix them so obi ope akwala o nhyede nnima de na odne kwose obi onima de hu a eno betima motivate na mona sua de ebe motivate tichani na ogina nim wo kira de na mona so se asemesi nim gu ade na se me kire na weti ase obetima kire ni nua ketwa yi simple fe ni na ho atoy but enya me ana me education minister Haruna Iddrisu say aggregated 7 by this time. Oboa enye B school ni C school na ana obeko. Sign ana wo wadwene eyewo. O se yen justify me ma justify me dey. Wo so be justify wo dey saying. 37 apples. Unya grade 7 apples a. Maye ma unko grade A school. Ana say minister no wan kan yi. E say obi anya fair opportunity, equal playing field. Sana also wadwene wana photo comment section na say we are subscribe like na share mu unua eso enye bibe edi no ba ko Maxi Billian on naked truth our Oldboga trends macro bye bye.